Oh man, we're on day 50. I bet everybody waiting for us to call them back to work is a little bit disappointed in the pace of our progress. But I'm not. I think we're doing a great job. Now, yesterday, or I guess for the past however many weeks, we've had one contraption remaining to be built for a trophy. And so I went and found the page in that book because I screenshotted it. There's a page in the book showing each of the components and how many contraptions they're used in. Oh, the trading post. I think we want the trading post today. We're hoping to light the fuse. There's a stick of dynamite in there, and I haven't lit that yet, so hopefully we'll get the self-igniting torch or make a contraption. Make the lamp burning lamp, whatever it's called. Now, I've got a couple things I want to do before we head back inside. We're going to run down to the sanctum to open up the north side of the antechamber. And we are also going to have a look at those sigils. I actually don't remember which two sigils we have open that we haven't solved yet. But looking through the stamps that we took pictures of yesterday, because we went to the mailroom, a bunch of letters from Randolph had stamps on them. We took some screenshots of those. So I went back through those, and I got some good clues as to the information for some of those regions. Now, I'm not 100% on any of the regions, unfortunately, but we're pretty close to the point where I think that if we have, I think it was Arch Aries, I'd have to look back at my notes now, but I think it was Arch Aries, we have 3 out of the 4 requirements, and I'm pretty sure I know what the 4th one is, so we could kind of just guess and check on that. If Arch Aries is one of the sigils, so we'll have a look. I think Nuance was one of the sigils, but I don't have all the information for it, so we'll see in just a moment here. Yeah, so that'll be nice, getting some puzzles done in that regard. Getting the contraption made, I'm really curious. So I remember, I don't know if I said this already, but I remember the last contraption that I haven't made is the electromagnet. There were a few times where we put the components together and then I didn't make it because I was like, well, what else can we do? And looked at other stuff. But I think the electromagnet might do something interesting. This is Nuance. I'll just have a quick look at the notes here. Sorry, let me switch over to that so I can see realms. We have filled out some of this stuff. So the Arch Aries stamp it was stormy and it said we will weather it or something like that. And it showed a smokestack, so industrial. Now railway, that is a guess from me just because the history book talked about the 3 countries being connected by rail. But I think the railway was destroyed by Fen Aries, so it's probably not railway anymore. So this is something we can guess on if we have it. However, we're looking at Nuance right now. We have green. We have dirigibles, because apparently air travel is one of the things, and they mentioned specifically that Nuance is sent a dirigible. And military, I don't think that's true. Another thing I noticed is that there are like pretty consistently, I think there's like 8 options for each of the things, or 7 or 8 options for each of the things. And so I'm assuming they kind of split evenly. Ah, okay. This is Vera. And Vera is interesting in that I don't know what color it is. But you'll notice I wrote down turtleback because the stamp from Vera had them riding turtle. And that is actually one of the categories for travel. It's the 5 short lines, and they kind of look like a turtle here. We'll find it on here. If I can make this turn. There we go. So that's horseback. That's, I don't remember. That's the air one. I don't know what that is. That's the turtle one. So this would be the right one for Vera. I put question mark hot because it kind of looked like they were riding the turtle through a desert, but I'm not sure about that. So there you go. We got, those are 2 of them. Korarica, definitely orange, Academia, and I don't know about the mountains. I don't actually remember where I got that info, but I didn't put it with a question mark, so I must have been pretty confident about it. And yeah, Morjai, it showed a ship. I'm assuming it's windy because, I mean, it would be windy for the sails of the ship to work properly. So, got some guesses. We'll see where that goes. So, we are back in the building. We do have the trading post, so we can do some trading. We started with the Morning Star. That's kind of neat. And we have the compass. Well, that's convenient because the components for the electromagnet are the compass and the battery. So we can find a workshop that's very likely to have a battery in it already. I'm going to open the corridor here. I would like to get the corners thing working. Of course, before we reach the corners, it would be nice to find the observatory. Look at that, right there. Perfect. Because the observatory, if we get the 50-star constellation here, will let us spend our stars to reroll rooms. And there it is. The inkwell. You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. Which makes me very, very confident that we can get the 4 corners today. Because we have a lot of stars. 54 stars that we can reroll. Let's head through the corridor first. We'll do this corner. Laboratory. The nook is one of them. So we'll just grab that nook right now. And I may as well go in for a key. We can maybe clean out our draft pool a little bit so that we don't have to reroll as much. The chapel is fine. We'll head through there. Just go up the east side and see what there is. Actually, yeah, we'll just open this. Maybe it's a dead end and that's okay. The library. Library, the pantry, the utility closet. Utility closet, always useful. The library, we need it. This is a fine spot for it. I was just thinking whether there would be a better time later on. We got a treasure map as well. That's nice. There is Swimbird. It's time to do some reading. Also, we'll pick up some treasure on the way up. Swimbird here. Now, another thing I thought of is that each of the books has who had previously taken out. Detective Von Marvel previously took out Swimbird. So maybe this is a hint that there's a clue in here. Now, we want to look for... Actually, I should probably go find that. I should have written it down. Would have been a little bit faster for us, but not so bad because I have a new clue, and then we open the pictures, and we have the suspect is a key. That's not what we're looking for. This here, blue. So the blue binding on the book, page Z, word X. So let's get that. Page Z, word X. So Z, word X. Just? Maybe? What we're gonna do is we'll take pictures of every page. So here we go. Well, yeah, I'll just run through it one at a time. So I just counted those, and this ends on U, so it doesn't quite get to Z. But I have a feeling X, Y, Z means like the last 3 pages, so this would be the last page and the third last word. Page Z, word X is just. So let's write that down in our notes. We go to a new clue. Here we go. We've got some kind of cipher. Something to do with, so just. And there you go. So that's page Z, word X of Swimbird. Whether that's the correct way of doing it, I'm not really sure. But we're just going to have to go through all the books and figure it out over time. Something else I wanted to check was whether we actually found all of the stamps. Oh, here, I'll get this off the screen. We have... Yep, we have all the stamps. So that's pretty good. So there you go. So there's the turtleback. There's this stamp in cold, and I know that snowy is one of the options for weather for realms. However, I don't see an indication of... Oh, I do see an indication. Those aren't down arrows. That's the Korarika symbol. Okay. I understand. Korarika is cold. And yet they seem to be a sporting... Oh, academic, right? They're an academic place. There we go. Korarika. Cold. Snowy. So, in theory, we could make their sigil now. That's neat. Yeah, the Iraja one didn't seem to have much info on it. It was just purple. I may be misunderstanding that one. Although I do have Iraja written down as purple, poetic, maybe railway, and then the arts. Or there was a... Oh, I guess that was the poetic, so I need to look for something else. We also could have looked up through the library. I got distracted there. Let's grab the den. And then I'm going to head back through the library. Or should we grab this gem? Maybe we'll do that. There we go. Let's head north. The courtyard for more gems. Very good. And a sledgehammer. We already have the morning star, so the sledgehammer actually doesn't do anything for us. That's okay. Maybe if we find a workshop, we'll use it. Although using it would require a battery pack, and we're using the battery pack for other stuff. I'm going to head all the way back through the library because the library lets us draft a more uncommon room. I'm not really sure what rooms I'm trying to get, but the less common they are, you know, it's interesting to find them. Wine cellar, foyer to unlock stuff. That could be pretty good. It costs gems though. Let's take the wine cellar just for the gems. The commissary was another good option. Jeez, I thought I saw something moving at the bottom of the stairs there. It looked like a... Well, first thing that came to my mind was a rat. Clock and lock. Still no idea if there's anything we can do in there to unlock the side door. Or the side of the wall, I mean. That whole section there. The courtyard. We should probably head back to the entrance hall. Where do we carry on? We're still emptying out the draft pool. Let's do that. It just makes it easier to grab things like the, well, not the nook, but the office. What were the other four? The other ones was the office, the pantry, and something else. Oh, the patio. Right. I forgot about the patio. Okay, we'll put another courtyard here. May as well build up the gems while we can. There's a trunk that we can use. I like the sound of smashing the trunks open. Holy, okay. Well, we've got lots of gems. We're doing well on those now. The courtyard. Nice. And then now... Wow. These courtyards are amazing. May as well put a study down so that we can reroll with all the gems as well. Alright, let's have a look here. Give me the pantry. We'll take it. That works. We got some money. We got some food. The steps are going to be an issue now. Mail room, your package is in transit, and a bedroom closet. I think we'll take the bedroom closet here. Again, just to get that out of the draft pool. And we already have passage along the side. Well, a gem was not what I was looking for. Ivory dice is okay, but we already have a lot of rerolls available to us. That wasn't the best find. The drawing room, the bedroom, and the utility closet. See, I do want the utility closet, but not here. So let's take the drawing room. We'll just run on north. Ooh, that kind of worried me that the door was opening there. Why am I nervous? I don't know. The laboratory and the hallway with a locked trunk. Do we need the laboratory? I don't think we do. We'll take the hallway. It gives us more access. A locked trunk may have something useful. Okay. We're doing pretty well on resources. We'll look at the west wall, the solarium, the commissary, and the mailroom. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. We have to find the patio and the office in the top corners. I feel the solarium maybe helps with that. But at the same time, the commissary might have something useful to us. So let's have a look in there. Like a shovel? It has a shovel. It has a sleeping mask. It has a metal detector. It's got everything. Salt shaker. We'll take it. We're down to 24 steps. Metal detector. I don't know that I will take that one though. Kind of annoyed by having to search for coins whenever I walk into a room. The garage, the parlor, and the utility closet. This is where we'll take the utility closet. Pretty handy. And then we just need security. And we can roll for that. By roll, I mean we can re-roll using the stars. So this constellation is incredible. The inkwell. I was not expecting that. I'm never going to figure out the word for this thing. I have no idea. The bedroom, the tunnel, the vestibule. It's kind of funny. The tunnel wouldn't be a terrible idea. Just head all the way north. I think we'll just use the bedroom. We get 5 additional steps thanks to the sleeping mask. On top of the 2 that the bedroom gives us naturally. Okay, no items. That's okay. We'll head on through here and northward. Ah, our first locked door. The courtyard, the dormitory, and the bunk room. These are dead ends. I don't want those. We'll take the courtyard. I'm really liking this blessing. It's worked out very nice. Oh, I did buy a shovel. I forgot. Oh, there you go. We got a key. I was thinking there's no sense checking for piles down in the foundation there, but yeah, we just bought it. Oversized turnip with a little bit of salt. Delicious. There you go. Lockpick kit. Really, the only item I want, aside from the battery pack and a workshop, is the key card. Because that's the one thing that really worries me, is getting locked out by all the security doors. Few unimpressive pebbles. An old rusty nail. Unfortunate. If we had an experiment going for that, though, we certainly would have found random coins and keys. The courtyard, the pool, I think we'll just take another courtyard. We don't need the locker room, the sauna, or the pump room. So, courtyard it is. Ah, there's a keycard door. Well, good things can't always last. That's alright, it's not a terrible spot for us. It's actually, honestly, probably the best spot to have a keycard door because it gets it out of the way for subsequent rooms. Because they do seem to have a limit of some kind. Or at least the likelihood decreases as you have more spawned in. The parlor, the walk-in closet, and the mailroom. 4 items is decently likely to have a keycard at this point. Because we've collected a lot of items already. What was the other room that had a battery? There was the workshop itself, but somewhere else we went in and we found battery in there a couple times. Oh, I think it was the conservatory had a battery for some reason. I think we don't need the parlor gems. I think I will take the walk-in closet just for that chance at a key card. Okay, we got keys, but no cards. Keys and gems. Very well, we'll head back out. I might have to actually re-roll for a security room. Because we have security here. Is there security on that side? Why did I turn around and come back? I think I was just feeling I wanted to get security. We might redraw here. Let's do that. So I'll use the dice first. Secret passage, the aquarium. I don't think anything... Like, we're not advantaged by picking the aquarium here. Secret passage, what would I use that for? I have 51 money, so we could afford a showroom item. I don't know about that. Let's redraw. I'm going to look for security. Then again, we have a showroom. Okay, we'll take the showroom. Sure, why not? What do you have for us today? The emerald bracelet. Look at that. We don't need it, though. The ornate compass, the chronograph, and the silver spoon. We're at 27 steps. I'm going to buy the silver spoon. We do not want to run out of steps because we already know that there's going to be backtracking to this other courtyard. And that's significant backtracking, like all the way around the house. So, yeah, silver spoon seems like a good idea to me. A lockpick kit. Couldn't make it through this one. The planetarium, the parlor, the pool. I'm going to redraw. We want that security. Eesh. I'm going to redraw again. Our constellations are going away. Oh no. Another courtyard. Mechanarium doesn't help us much. The coat check for keys really isn't necessary right now. Wow. Okay, I'll take the cloister. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll take the cloister. Increases our luck. Maybe that'll help us get lucky with finding the security room. I hope there aren't a bunch of security doors coming off of this cloister. Oh, there's one. Actually, before I start digging, I should go open doors for green rooms. That's not a green room. Redraw. We're spending all of our constellation stuff. Here we go. Okay, so a courtyard. We'll take it. You feel a little luckier. Nice. Of course, that is another security door now. Okay, we got a coin. Huzzah. Keycard! Nope, more keys though. Yeah, we did not need that code check today. And I'm going to go back to the cloister arena. Hey, there we go. The silver spoon got some value. Very nice. That makes me feel a lot more comfortable about this with the steps. Alright, what do we have here? Use the key. Boiler room security. I'm going to take it. It's not a green room, but we need it. There you go. This means that we can now get through all those doors. I feel way more comfortable about things. There we are. And from here, we can get through the security doors. Classroom, laboratory. I can take the laboratory here, sure. And also, may as well go back to the cloister and increase our luck a little bit more. Through this door here. Okay, I'm going to redraw floor plans. Nope. Oh, is this worth it? This is not worth it. 2 shops, we can double our money by taking the bunk room. I'm going to do that. Better than nothing, and it gives us some steps anyway. With a sleeping mask. Oh, and some bananas. There you go. 8 food per banana. Or 8 steps. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to be seen in here. Checkers, there's a little padlock there. Hose and house. Let's dig. There is one additional spot in the cloister. No, nothing of interest. Very well. I want to go to this top corner. Let's check out the laboratory. May as well. Actually, I should have checked out the laboratory for experiments, because maybe we get one for when you dig up junk. Experiment setup. Continue. Each time you eat an apple, find some trash while digging. There you go. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. We'll do that. Of course, this means we will no longer dig up junk, but that's okay. Especially now that we've got the luck. Look at the number of security doors. Wow. The attic, the dark room, and the pool. Can you imagine if we'd gotten the one that adds stars? That would have been great. The pool is okay. It's kind of bad for us. The casino, the study. No, these are not the ones. The West Wing Hall. We'll take that. And we need one of these proper corner rooms. Which will be not those. We need the patio or the office. Oof. Oh no, how many stars are we going to spend on this? I have a feeling the answer is a lot. Conservatory would be lovely. We saw the office earlier, so it shouldn't be that rare. Oh no. I've made too many other things common. We're going to lose all of our constellations. There's the conservatory again. Hang on, is it like not in... Oh, there's the office. I'll take it. Oh no. We're down to 30 constellation. This is bad. I can spend gold throughout the estate. Oh, magnifying glass, sure. I also kind of want to roll for the workroom as well. Okay, Mount Holly, home office. Let's spread gold in the estate. And we'll just pick that up around the place. What do we have here? Vault, the pool, the dining room. The dining room gives us more steps. The vault gives us a bunch of money for the showroom. We don't need gems. What else was there? The ornate compass and... I don't remember what else was there. Dining room for food, the pool, I could redraw. Let's take the dining room for food. If we find a key, then we can roll for the vault. Clock tower, the boudoir, but it's not facing the right way. Am I re-rolling this? Yeah. I guess so. So it doesn't matter though. Dormitory, the armory. Yeah, we'll take the armory. Might get an axe. What? There's nothing on the wall. Presumably because we already have the morning star from yesterday's moon pendant. It's weird that it didn't just put an axe in there. Oh! Yeah, we can now light the fuse. Ooh, that's exciting. I also forgot we could trade stuff. I'm going to continue exploring, but we'll keep that in mind. As long as I don't run out of steps. The courtyard, the boudoir, and the West Wing Hall. How hard do I reroll for a workshop here? Should I just reroll in the courtyard if we go north from there? I think we'll do that. Actually, something to keep track of is which paintings we've solved. Because the workshop guarantees a letter. We are currently looking fourth from the top. We already have G, so we don't need a workshop there. We do already have an N where I would be placing it otherwise, though. We could force it if we go... Oh, sorry, you can't see because I've covered. So you see how we have, fourth from the top, we have GTS. Between the T and the S, we could force a workshop there, perhaps. Let's take the boudoir. It gives us more rerolls. And some steps. And some gems. No, we didn't take the ladyship's chamber? No. Okay, there are the dice. Thank you. And metal detector is really wanting me to pick up this key on the ground. Okay. Alright. We're heading to the east side. If we find a workshop, then I can use the magnifying glass and metal detector to make the lamp burner, so we don't need to buy the self-igniting thing. Is this a good spot? Let's, oh, sorry. Get that out of the way. Let's look for a workshop here. We actually don't have this letter. So I'm going to do some redrawing. We have the drafting studio. I think we've drafted all the things that would help, right? All the new rooms. Okay, we're gonna redraw a lot. Workshop. Okay, that didn't take much at all. We found the workshop. And with this workshop, we can finally make our last item, the electromagnet. Also, there you go, we got a T. T is apparently... Oh. No way. I've definitely seen that. Why did I not mark that down? I have it marked down under possible. Sorry. Let's have a look here. I have that marked down as possible. Why didn't I put that as guaranteed? Okay. Great. Now we know for sure. There we are. That's fine. No biggie. I'm happy just to have found the workshop. We want to make the compass and the battery pack into an electromagnet. It's funny. Early on, I had a few opportunities to make this, and I just never did. And now we have, and we earned a trophy for it. The Trophy of Invention for creating all 8 contraptions in the workshop. Excellent. And what does it do? A functional powered electromagnet. You are more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting. Oh. Automatically collect money and keys when entering a room. Well, if the patio was a mechanical room, I'd be very happy, but now I'm not. Oh, wait a second. Automatically collect money and keys when entering a room. That's awesome. Oh, I'm going to be making this thing from now on. The compass and battery. Best invention ever. That's so good. All right, it's time. We have 27 rerolls. Should we go look for a green room? Let's do that. If we find a green room, then we make green rooms more common. And that could help. Laundry room, the planetarium. Yeah, maybe we just do the laundry room or the planetarium. Yeah, I'm not going to use my rerolls on this. Am I? Maybe. Ah, we'll redraw. What am I doing here? The master bedroom, actually. We do want that. Okay, I'll get the master bedroom. I'm curious about that one. Oh, can you only get this one when you're traveling south as well? Like the ladyship's chamber on the other side? That's probably the case. What a clever system. We earned 40 steps. Also, we've seen that before. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know that I never intended to finish writing this letter. What's going on with the typewriters there? Looks a little bit strange. Is there a clue on that? Oh, the red prince. Do I have a magnifying glass. Perfect. I didn't make the lamp burner. That's fortunate. We wanted to read this. P.S. They made me change the ending of course as you predicted. Ah. Okay, so there was a red prince. Now, this is, I'm going to assume, the red covered book that we need to look for. And if I go to a new clue... nope, not that. I have to look for the picture again. That's the picture. So red is page A, word X. So let's go page A, word X. And I should probably say of red prince. I'm going to say up here, red, green, violet, blue. Page A, word X of red prince is... Let's return back to this. Word X would be buy. Buy. Unless it's this one. And then it would be made. Or made? There you go. I'm not sure that I'm on this, doing this correctly. The whole XYZ thing. I'm probably wrong. But it doesn't hurt to try it. There's us. Oh, there's this guy. Right. How does the dare mode work? Does it give a description? Can we go to it? Oh. Oh, do you have to start a new run? Like start a new save file in dare mode? Maybe. I kind of thought you had to go to the plushie here, but looks like we can't do anything with the plushie. Huh. Alright, well, there you go. We're at 149 steps, by the way. What are we going to do with them all? We are going to head through the courtyard. And maybe we'll draft a greenhouse. Oh. What's going on with the electromagnet here? Who wants us to take the planetarium? The boiler room, the mechanarium. I might just go with the mechanarium. Get that out of the way because we have something saying that... Oh, that's right. This thing's making these more common. So we want to get the mechanarium out of the way so that it's not showing up as we re-roll. 3 doors. Get ourselves a key. It didn't get grabbed by the electromagnet. This opens up the west side. And dining room is open. So let's go over there and grab the king's crown. I didn't even think of that. That's a nice advantage of the mechanarium. Oh, an upgrade disc. Hey, look at that. I don't want to open that door just yet. Let's go get the blue crown. That will give us more rerolls when we're doing the corner. Security will let us do an upgrade, and then we'll go through the dining hall. Nice. Hold on. Behind the 8th door. There is a... Okay, we'll have a look at the clues. We can upgrade the Nook. That's neat. The Nook, 2 keys, a key and bacon and eggs, or you will always draw a library while drafting in this room. I don't think we necessarily want that. It's kind of nice, but the library is common enough as is. Let's take +1 key and bacon and eggs. Sure. Breakfast Nook. Okay. But I had a realization there about something we saw in room 46. Let's go look at that. What was that sound? Also, I just realized these chairs... Oh, hold on, hold on. Was that the electromagnet doing something? Probably picking up a key or a coin. That's what it was. But these chairs have the same symbol as in the grotto, where we have to find the microchips. Is that an indication that we have a microchip in this room? Is there a microchip in the aquarium? I just realized. I was always wondering why we would want to lower water in the aquarium. Maybe it's to get a microchip. Okay, well, I'm not going to spend too long looking around here. Let's head into the aquarium, or into the room 46 through the antechamber. Now, look at this. The last key is waiting behind the last door of 8, which I was thinking, okay, there's 8 doors here, somehow it's tied to the sigils. But how many doors do we have in the mechanarium? I think there are 8. The last door of 8. So maybe we need to get 8 mechanical rooms down and place the mechanarium. The last door of 8. Maybe that's it. We'll pick up the crown for now, though. The mechanarium test will have to come another day. And we read that previously. There's nothing new there. One of the letters that we received from him was from here. It was from Fenris. So I know we can do that one now. For sure. But we don't know for the others. It'll take some time. There's no hurry on putting the pins in until then. Is there anything to light in here? No candles? The fireplace? Okay. Here's the basement key. I'm not going to grab it. We don't need that. We haven't done much digging since getting the lab. Okay. Now we're heading north on the mechanarium, and we just want to take out another mechanical room, I think. To improve our odds in the corner room. The patio is what we want. The clock tower, I guess we'll take the clock tower. Sure. May as well go up there and see what there is. I bet these matter. These indications. Is that the time we have to be here? What time is that? Is that like 2:30 p.m.? Oh, a gem. Alright, nothing else. This says, dark are the days coming forth. Ashen like sand of the shore. Yeah. Still haven't solved those paintings. Something that might be very time consuming, but perhaps a worthwhile venture, is all these paintings I can't solve. We might just focus on trying to get workrooms in those spots. Just because I don't know how to solve those paintings. If I can't think of a word, then how am I supposed to do anything with it? Let's go here, and we're going to re-roll a lot. The silver key, no, we don't want a 4-door room, so we'll try to lockpick it and then use the regular key. The conservatory is green, but it's not the one we want. The patio, just to make sure I'm right here. So office, nook, pantry. And I don't want to like re-roll all of our constellations away and then realize that wasn't the right thing to do. Yeah, patio, nook, office, and pantry. So patio is the one. Let's redraw. Oh man. We're just going patio. Patio, patio, patio. Oh, solarium. I have a bad feeling it's not going to come up. Oh no, we've seen the conservatory like 3 times now. Oh no. Am I going to lose all of my rerolls? All of our constellation. We've gone all the way back down. Oh, this is so sad. I think it just can't show up. Also, what's up with the crown? Can't I get rid of these? Did I miss the opportunity? He just really wants us to put a conservatory. Oh, this feels so bad. Ah, I think I made the patio rare. Oh, man. Well, there goes all of our constellations. What can I do about that? The nook, the pantry, the office. Yeah. If I reroll the one last time, we have to give it a shot. Patio. Yeah, the trophy room is dead. Alright, well, let's go look at our trophy, because that's something we did accomplish today. Oh, the study lets us redraw with gems. That's true, I guess. We could get a lot of gems and then put a study down. There you go. And a trophy room. Reroll with those. Look at that. 19 gems. It's 19 more rerolls to not draw the patio. Oh well. It happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're doing pretty well so far. And the workshop lets us make that burning glass. Before I forget that, jeez. Burning glass, we get to light things. And we're gonna run in, light the fuse, and run out at the trading post. That's cool. 0 constellation feels pretty bad though. I might turn my allowance into constellation with the laundry at some point. Is that it? Is that it? I think so. The armory had the shield and the torch. The showroom, meh. Doesn't have the moon pendant, so I'm not interested. I think that's it. So we just make a fairly lengthy trek back. Man, I think we really stacked everything in our favor there. Except for me, potentially. I have a faint memory of doing this, so I'm not sure whether I actually did or not. But if I did make the patio rare, that was a huge mistake on my part. Because it's going to make things very difficult to get all 4 corners now. Like, that was about as good as we could do, is re-rolling 50 something times. Oh, electromagnet. Do we? Oh, we can increase our allowance. Let's do that. Dig up some piles. Oh, never mind. Got some coins instead. The coin purse is increasing our income. Yeah. Alright, let's go see what happens when we light dynamite in an enclosed building. An enclosed room. I bet something really exciting will happen. I hope it gives us time to run away. Here we are. Light it, run. Oh wait, no, it doesn't give us the chance to run. There you go, we just teleported back through the wall. Well, that was a very tame explosion. Look at this, though. Ooh. Well, we found stuff. Is it just money? Oh, an upgrade disc. Yay! Well, we'll take the money. Why not? Are we able to trade for allowance tokens or something? Christoph. Oh, Christoph. Here's the rest of your share. 40 gold from the moonshine shipment. Oh, it's just moonshine. Oh, okay. Shipment we made last week. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increasing suspicion. But I do need to ask another small favor of you. Next week, when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or two, I would be much beholden to you. Ah, so Denny was definitely a bad guy. Yeah. Okay, so they had a little moonshine thing going on. That's fine. Obviously, it's not good, but it's not the worst thing. Here we go. We can trade the treasure map for car keys. Trade the Morning Star for a lucky rabbit's foot. A sledgehammer for car keys. Running shoes for a lucky rabbit's foot. Car keys. And a regular key for the sleeping mask. Hold on. Salt shaker. Lockpick kit. Lucky rabbit's foot. It's interesting the silver spoon trades for a lucky rabbit's foot. Broken lever. We have so much stuff. Coin purse for more car keys. Powered electromagnet for a gear wrench. Hold on. Did we read about this? I think we did. Did it let you rotate the mechanical rooms as you're replacing them? Something like that? Interesting. Burning glass for a gear wrench. And the prism key for... No, I'm not trading the upgrade disc. Get out of here. Burning glass for a gear wrench. Sure, let's do that. I don't need the burning glass. You can always go buy that self-igniting torch. Actually, we have 89 money. Curious, if we were to go get a more expensive item and then come back and trade it, what would happen? The gear wrench, where is that? Over here. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Whoa, that's cool. That's way cooler than rotating it. You can adjust its rarity. Unfortunately, I can't do any more drafting at this point. Huh. I like that, though. Silver spoon. If I trade... There was other options. Like the Morning Star for a lucky rabbit's foot, right? There you go. We don't need the lockpick kit. Let's trade that for a lucky rabbit's foot. And then if we look at the silver spoon... Ooh, it goes for a lockpick kit. Oh. That's lame. The hall pass. Trade the gear wrench for a hall pass. I think that one let you... Yeah, I think it just made all hallways unlocked, which doesn't matter to us at this point. Okay, let's go to the upgrade disc. I'm going to buy something really expensive and then come back and check what it can trade for. There's some interesting possibilities with the trading post. I didn't realize you could get the gear wrench by trading there. Man, that patio. Actually, hold on. We can verify. Is the patio rare? Green rooms. Patio. The patio is commonplace. No way. How did we not get it there? It must not be possible for it to be generated there then. Is it like it has to be in the bottom corners or something? During the summer evenings, it is not unusual for the grill to be employed while entertaining acquaintances of a more formal nature. That is crazy. We did all that re-rolling and it didn't show up. Huh. I don't like that. That makes me feel a little bit sad. Because our constellations are gone. Emerald bracelet, we can trade that for something. Yeah, let's get the ornate compass and the chronograph. I feel like being able to trade two different things is better than just one. Also, the chronograph would have been pretty cool while we were doing the reroll. I guess it means we would have gotten a conservatory instead of a trophy room. That's about it. Through to the security room. What do we got? What do we got? Upgrade. Watch it come up with a patio as an upgrade option. That would really be rubbing salt in the wound. The aquarium. Oh, really? Okay. We get to upgrade the aquarium. The goldfish aquarium. Aquarium is every color of room and plus 10 gold. The starfish aquarium. Aquarium is every color of room and plus 1 constellation. We could use that. Or the electric eel aquarium. Aquarium is every color of room and power source. Oh, that's neat. We don't need power sources, but that's really neat. I like that a lot. I like that it gives you another mechanical room. Yes, I love the constellation. Starfish aquarium is probably the better choice. Let's take this one. Now that I have this theory about the mechanarium needing 8 gear rooms around the place, this might be a good way to get there. Because there's a laboratory experiment that says you can add aquariums to your draft pool. It adds 3 aquariums every time you trigger it. So if we get 3 mechanical rooms added to our draft pool every time we trigger an experiment, that's a big deal. Especially if we have the blessing of the Tinkerer, because he says every time you put down a mechanical room, it triggers your experiment. So we could just fill this whole place with aquariums. I would I want to do that. I suddenly very much want to do that someday. The chronograph, you're more likely to draw tomorrow. Rooms while drafting doesn't help us now. I think that's it for today. The armory, we got to light the fuse on that dynamite. Oh yeah, I wanted to trade. All right, we'll run all the way back. I have 109 steps. It's basically, it's kind of funny. We get up in the morning and it's whatever we're at, 60, 70 steps, something like that, 70 steps. And then we spend all this time running around the mansion and Simon is ready to keep going. He's like, let's build another mansion. Out to the trading post we go. Yeah, we'll see. I might trade away the chronograph and we'll see what options it gives us. Basically, we traded the lockpick kit away for something and it offered us the lockpick kit again. So I'm curious if we recover that. There's the hall pass. I wonder what other options it would give us. The prism key. Yeah, no, it's just going to give us keys. That's not fun. Alright. We'll trade the powered electromagnet. Oh, no, this feels bad. Hang on. Lockpick. Trade the Morning Star for the lockpick. Sure. That one trades for the key card now. Okay, we'll trade the treasure map for the car keys. You to trade for a regular key, ivory dice, key card, but I'm not getting rid of my running shoes. If I trade away that, then we'll just have the lockpick kit showing up here again. I could trade the silver spoon for the key card. Sure. Key card trades for gems now. Okay, prism key, hall pass, ornate compass, prism key, prism key. Okay, we'll trade the chronograph for the prism key. And that can trade for a hall pass. Ooh. Ornate compass goes for 5 ivory dice. The gear wrench. Okay, I'll trade the prism key. Oh no, it's going to just put the prism key back into rotation. The gear wrench goes back into rotation. Powered electromagnet now goes for a secret garden key. Okay. Alright. I think we've seen all the special things there are. Yeah, these are all going for basic stuff now. Okay. Well, that's pretty neat. That's neat. We can trade... Here, we'll do it. We'll trade the powered electromagnet for that key. The hall pass is still there. Ornate compass. Yeah, I can't trade that one. Yeah. There you go. We did a lot of trading today. I feel we fully explored the trading post capabilities we got in here. So, the diary. The lady's diary indicated some rooms around the trading post. I wonder if that was one of them, and then we can find a couple of rooms in the others, in the other options, like go into the schoolroom and break down a wall there or something along those lines. Probably not, though. Anyway, that was an interesting day. We were very, very close to getting that corner thing done. I guess what we'll do is next time we get a patio in one of the corners, then we'll go hard on trying to get the other ones. But of course, we don't have the constellation anymore, so it's a little bit sad. It's going to take a long time to get that constellation built up again, unless we find ourselves a good laboratory experiment, of course. We'll see how it goes, though.